Is that okay? Okay, there's a new no, no, you mama in the machine. Well, don't tell us that don't you use on the Javan, she's in the country. Channel more than the Japan, so the social you, but then the Lama. Taki Juro meditation, good connection, and the was not you would have said. Changes in Jerem Boje, Majevana, Giovanni Mamma. Connect the beverage. Good morning, everyone. today, today we will do practice on how to developing genuine loving kindness. Last week we did this for a loved one, and we tried uh, this practice for one person, and it is easy to recognize and I loved for this person we are close to. We are close to. We also recognize that this love, love, love has attachment and excitement, expectation, and then we can see clearly how jealousy, sadness, argument, and those things, and we can see very clearly that this comes from attachment. Then we try to think about our loved one without attachment. So this was the practice for genuine loving kindness for our loved one. We did last week. It is very important to recognize um, where love come from and to understand what love is, what love is. Then we see that this usually comes from this person helping me or support me, either in the past, present, or future. Most love is because of this reason, but sometimes we focusing love with the power, love with the money, and it all gets mixed up. This is in attachment. Today we will do great genuine loving kindness practice. Now the question comes: what is great genuine loving kindness? What is genuine loving kindness? I think great means wishing that all sentient beings become happy. This wish should be very sincere and without doubt and or fear and without attachment or excitement or expectation, nothing. And we need to focus on other people, not on yourself. And so, how do we do this practice? It is not easy. It is not easy. I mentioned last week because our love, our most action mix up and purpose, money and fame and power and attachment and expectation. And not only love, or most action. Or we thinking our morning to evening, what do we do and what purpose, what this thinking or background, they are all background has and those things, attachment, expectation, and fame, money, power, those very clear has the background. But this time we do different practice without those things. So how do we do this practice? Question come. It is I mentioned before not easy, but we don't worry. We all have some potential. We already have experienced this love. For example, a mother loving her child. Exactly, we all have similar like that in experience. The practice of genuine loving kindness is a little bit different because our mother or because and a mother loving her child has attachment, a little bit different, and expectation. We should do this practice first in need to recognize and this same love but a little bit different without any expectation and without attachment, without mm, no looking fame and money. I think most expectation attachment is all the time mix up at all. Then you can try this. Um, First, we did last week our love one. We did practice. Last week we did. This time we will do stranger. Stranger. And we need to recognize how this stranger is kind to me and benefit me and support me. For example, if we are sick, we go to the doctor or hospital and all the nurses and the doctors, they are all stranger to us, but they are very kind, they are very benefit us. And this can be in the past and future, past, present, future. In this way, we can develop in genuine loving kindness. Or one the stranger. First, one person. Last week we did the practice our loved one, and what is the love nature and where it come from? Why I love this person because this person will count me and support to me and also past, present, and future. He or she is support me, count me with. We did last week this meditation. Today and stranger, exactly same. Need how benefit us, how support to us. I mentioned before, most 7 billion people for us stranger, and but we for we all using stuff this come from stranger, and we have some problems, and most have been stranger, mm, doctor, nurse, and the shopkeeper, um, those things there. And nowadays we clearly see. Then then you can try with a person you don't like one in exactly the same way. We should recognize how this person is kind to me and benefit and support me. Think again about past, present, and the future. Maybe this person has argued with you in the way. Person give you the opportunity to practice kindness and patience and tolerance. Maybe this person will become your best friend. We never know. Then you can develop this practice to your neighbor and relatives and everyone in Narsen or New Zealand or Australia on this world. Our sentient beings in this way you generate a genuine loving kindness for everyone, so that all sentient beings become happy. This week we do this practice, and before we will do this practice, we will do basic meditation, morning to evening practice, and motivation, meditation, breathing exercise, breathing meditation, and mindfulness of present moment. We will do together. I think most people knows these words. I think there are some new people, I don't know, and I can read again this motivation words. Motivation words is today all the actions of my body, speech, and mind we only benefit others. This was today all the actions of my body, speech, and mind we only benefit others. You repeat yourself 3 times. Today all the actions of my body, speech, and mind we only benefit others. You can try repeat yourself 3 times, and after that you contemplate this words. Or you can try. Today I want to practice the great genuine loving kindness. Now we need to rejoice. I have this powerful mind. Now we will do breathing exercise 10 times. Breathing in very strongly in your both nostrils like that, and breathing out. We'll do 10 times. After that, I can leave little bit time, and you can focusing this peaceful mind. Now we will do breathing meditation. Breathing meditation, breathing in, breathing out, 1, breathing in, breathing out, 2, counting. But you need to recognize now I'm breathing in, now breathing out, 1, breathing in, breathing out, 1, breathing. You need awareness. And I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Counting number 10 times. After 10 times, use maybe we will do today 21. After 21, you can stop counting and then focusing on calm and at peace mind. Now mindfulness of present moment, your peaceful mind. Just recognize your peaceful mind and relaxed mind, not chasing past and future. Just awareness, present moment, peaceful mind, a peaceful mind. Now we will do meditation as our loved one we just recognize mm, what is the love. It is a natural. We call it natural love, or like a mother loving her child. Um, just first we recognize, check um, what is this love and where it come from. This love and the love mix the attachment and the expectation. We need recognize this. First, our love have mix mix attachment and expectation, but and now we try and to we did last week is love without attachment, without expectation. just wishing happy this person. I mentioned before this genuine love. Genuine love means without doubt having these people or fear or without attachment expectation. It is not easy. You need to try to practice and where does this come from? Genuine loving kindness. We need to recognize their cause condition. This person can't me or can't to me or support to me or past, present, future. Um, support for me. This reason we love most. Today we will do great genuine loving kindness practice. What is the great genuine loving kindness I mentioned before? I think great means wishing that all sentient beings become happy. This wish should be very sincere and without doubt, without or fear, and without attachment, expectation. And we need to focusing on other people, not yourself. And now we did our loved one meditate. Now today we do practice our stranger, and we don't like this moved object. Exactly the same reason, this stranger. You bring one stranger in your mind, and at first you don't have nothing feeling or not really interesting, and then you can try, oh, this person will count me and support me, and past, present, future will come help me or support me. Sometimes good to your life experience. Sometimes sick, you went to go hospital. Sometimes you have some problem in your car in the street, and some stranger people helping you, and we go to shopping. We need to buy lots of groceries, and those come from more stranger. And I think we think more deeply and more detail. I think strangers more benefit for us. And mentioned before, if you believe in reincarnation and past future life, and very easy to all sentient beings be made mother, all sentient beings be made loved one, all sentient beings be made teacher, all sentient beings be made children, all sentient beings be made, best loved one, like that. You can try lots of different reasons. No need just only one reason. Just try to lots different reasons. Now we will do this meditation. Before we do this meditation, we do some breathing exercise 5 times. Then after that, ask for your loved one. What is this nature? Where does this come from? Then we move to your stranger. We do this practice of it. First, we need breathing exercise 5 times. Now you recognize your loved one. What is the love, natural love? We all have one person in our life. I love this person, and you need to recognize what is the nature of this love. Where does this come from? Now we do a stranger, one stranger person. We need to recognize how this stranger is kind to me, benefit me, and support me. Then now you can try to with one person you don't like, and exactly the same way you should recognize how this person is kind to me in benefit and support me. Think again about the past, present, and future. Maybe this present, future become a best friend. Okay, this practice is your home relaxation for this week, for the week. But this practice is your loved one and your stranger and your don't like one, three people, your genuine loving kind of object. We need developing genuine loving kindness. I mentioned before we need to recognize what is the genuine loving kindness, and I think need sincere helping other those people have wishing happy without attachment and without expectation, without connecting money, without connecting power, sincere, some feeling, strong feeling, and it is, I think, not too easy without expectation, without attachment. Loved ones, usually our loved ones was mix up this attachment and expectation. I think most people have a very strong expectation. Expectation making lots problems for us, we all have experience. If you're having some people, you have expectation, and nothing coming, this prepared, you become easy to become upset and suffering, argue, making lots problems. Those come from the expectation or attachment. Therefore, we no need this mix those things, our general love. Okay, this week we have three people. Three people has general loving kindness practice. Maybe I thought today or go to move all sentient beings. Maybe next week we can move one by one all sentient beings. And this week we can try three people practice general loving kindness. This is this week your job, your homework or home relaxation. And then in the evening, I think this important. Some people think this is not really important. On the morning to evening to before the go to bed, you need You need to check. Some people do meditation. That's good, and checking our body, today what I did, and sometimes did wrong, and you need to regret, regret, or sometimes purification. Purification is good. I think purification is good, and more powerful is regret is good, And then you do some commitment. Tomorrow I can't do again like that. Tomorrow I can't do repeat again like that. Or then you can look in positive side. I did this more meditation, helping people, and mindfulness did this, and lost positive. We have lost opportunity looking positive because we are human being. We have a special wisdom, Therefore, we can use this wisdom, good opportunity now, this life and today, and therefore you need to rejoice. I did this, and you need to dedicate this marriage for bigger, bigger picture marriage dedication. Then we do tomorrow more. I want to do more tomorrow. I want to do more meditation and to practice more sincere. And sometimes thinking how the benefit meditation benefit in our daily life. Sometimes good this benefit thinking is good because we all have some lots different things, and people a little bit become lazy to meditation because sometimes people don't see clearly and not quickly not benefit, and some people want quickly benefit quickly the mental disease. Some meditation 1 or 2 hour did meditation, they want fixing everything. This is a very short temper, too short. Expectation is expectation. Hopes. Need to try to practice meditation, then you have benefit, and then sometimes they recognize maybe 10 years, 5 years, 30 years before you're checking our mind, and now what happened exactly same situation, and how big different, where it come from this, and you then you recognize, oh, this meditation and learning this helps me daily life. And you recognize how benefit, and then less become laziness, become more interesting to meditation and about learning Buddhist philosophy. I think learning is very good developing your wisdom. Meditation, Singapore meditation build up your concentration, build up, and analytical meditation build up your wisdom and genuine loving kindness. I mentioned we did before, where does come from genuine loving kindness? First, we need to understand what is the natural, what is the cause condition, and what is the result. This contemplate, then you see clearly how benefit and or me or society, in this world, lack of genuine loving kindness. Some people talking loving kindness, action not loving kindness, suggesting, looking them very strong. Something's not happened, and they do lots background making story, making people upset. This is bad karma, result coming future. Therefore, this reason, lots of people have suffering, sufferings coming automatic because too much focusing, subjecting, and lots of violence, environment, and sentient beings, human beings, animals, and stay we, in this world, and all leadership, the lack of compassion, tolerance, and not looking people, looking money, how changing the country, how people, how many people has suffering with. We see clear, we don't need to explain there. And this all have mixed up mm, and love with fame, name, power, mm, and I win, you lost. Man background, I win, you lost. And we genuine loving kindness, we don't want those things. Just benefit them. Just benefit. Just love this. Just support them. Without expectation, without attachment. This is not easy, but we can try. Then, if you have this mind, and whatever your situation does matter, you already have joy or happy or relaxed and less problems and less mental sickness, more joy, more happy, more good quality, developing your positive mind. This is only come from thinking our different positive thinking and developing wisdom. I think this come from analytical meditation, coming those methods, and wisdom comes from analytical meditation. Therefore, we need to do this practice more, because we all wanting happiness, don't want the suffering. Same, not much different. Okay, this is all daily, one day daily meditation practice. Also, you have home relaxation and 3 people developing your genuine loving kindness, love your loved one, your stranger one, you don't like one. And these three, just 3 people, And then next week we can developing more other peoples. And I thought next week I want to talk tolerance, but maybe next week we can again do genuine loving kindness. It is very important, because I mentioned before, happiness comes from our mind. Happiness comes from genuine loving kindness. And therefore, we need to try to practice more this subject. And it is important, it is powerful, it is need this time, Maybe we stop here today. They don't have question? No. Okay, we stop here.